totally unqualified.
Just pass the bar.
Get the hell out of here. Get a license.
To try the case of a lifetime.
My son is dying, and the insurance company won't pay for his treatment.
I want to expose these people. I'll see you in court. You're darn right you will.
But every underdog...
This boy's about to die, gentlemen.
It's not gonna happen.
...has his day. John Grisham's The Rainmaker.
There's nothing more thrilling than nailing an insurance company.
Directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Rated PG-13. Sneak preview Saturday, November 15th.
The news is getting around.
You just dialed 10-321.
About a way to save over AT&T on every call within the U.S.
Dial 10321 from home, then make your call as usual.
And save 50% off all calls over 20 minutes.
It used to cost $10 to call my mom. Now it's $5.
Plus, get great international rates.
London.
No need to sign up. Just dial.
10,
3,
2,
1.
No wonder the word is spreading.
20 patients to go and one bad cold.
New Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels relieve your worst cold symptoms fast. Get Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels and get back to what's important. New Alka-Seltzer Plus.
For dry, red eyes, Clear Eyes is awesome. Unlike the other leading eye drop, it removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
A lot of industry experts told us that the passenger side was the best place to add a third door. We got still more advice insisting that the driver's side was the only logical choice. But as you can see, we let it all go right in one ear and out the other. Introducing the new Dodge Ram Quad Cab. The rules have changed.
I say clean your room. They say already did. I say go to sleep. They say why? I pick my battles, but not on important stuff like teeth. My teeth, of course, they're healthy. I'm a Crest kid, so my Crest kids use Crest cavity protection. Some cavity-prone places can weaken. That's where Crest fluoride penetrates, and over time, can strengthen them. And strong teeth help build strong kids.
Behind that healthy smile, there's a Crest kid.
Every tree needs the proper nutrients to grow. The same thing applies to the growth of this tree. If you're concerned your child isn't getting enough nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediassure. It provides complete, balanced nutrition. And Pediassure tastes delicious. So getting your child to drink it is as easy as, well, watering a tree. Pediassure, complete, balanced nutrition for kids.
There's nothing to eat.
You may not understand everything that comes out of his mouth, but with Sunny Delight, at least you understand what goes in it. To him, it's good. To you, it's good for him. What's not to understand? Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
Hey, this phone's taken.
Son, will this help you?
Maybe the last thing you would do for somebody should be the first.
Thanks. Hey, I appreciate it.
A message from the Credit Union Foundation and your hometown credit union.
7th grade. What was this jumper made of?
Naugahyde.
You let me go to school dressed like a seat cover?
You convinced me that it was groovy. Uh-oh. Edna. You know, I'm having this wedding here tomorrow, and your weeds are growing through the fence. Do you care?
I see some things haven't changed.
Take this to Edna while I change into my garden clothes.
Why me?
It's you she's been jealous of all these years. You and your fancy wardrobe.
Maybe the last thing you would do for somebody should be the first.
You're planting them too close together.
Edna, it's going to be a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, maybe.
A message from the Credit Union Foundation and your hometown credit union.
What would you do if you had to choose between the buffalo and the giraffes? Between a flower or an elephant? What would you choose? What if you had to decide between a 100-year-old tree and a million-year-old beach? Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air? Would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.
He's a big kid now, but when he has diarrhea, he still needs Pedialyte to help prevent dehydration. That's why there are Pedialyte Freezer Pops, a different kind of Pedialyte. Use them with Pedialyte liquid. They're formulated for quick absorption, and unlike juice or sports drinks, they meet medical guidelines for helping prevent dehydration. With 4 delicious flavors in every box, Freezer Pops have the great taste even big kids will love. Pedialyte Freezer Pops.
These puppies may grow to become champions, but bloodline alone isn't enough. To reach their full potential, they'll need the balance of essential nutrients they get in Puppy Chow brand from Purina, which may be just the thing to bring up the potential in puppies like Dweezil or Filbert.
Now there's a new way to feed your champion the extra nutrition he needs. New Puppy Chow with lamb and rice. Real lamb and rice. Bring out the champion in your dog.
Why did this happen again? Why do we both have colds? And he's perky and I'm coughing and sneezing, just like last year. Like I didn't learn my lesson. Like if you take NyQuil at night, you can have a good morning. Why? Because last night I was going to take NyQuil, but he got to it first. And guess what happened? So he got relief and I didn't. So he got rest and I didn't.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest and have a good morning medicine.
Every tree needs the proper nutrients to grow. The same thing applies to the growth of this tree. If you're concerned your child isn't getting enough nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides complete, balanced nutrition for kids. Pediasure.
Tired of changing the roll? Make a really big change to Shaman Triple Roll. It's 3 times longer than a regular roll, so it lasts and lasts and lasts. Nothing lasts longer. And it's still so soft. Shaman Triple Roll. Nothing this soft lasts this long.
The AT&T One Rate plan has made long-distance prices simple. Whoa. Calls from home, a 1 low rate to anybody in America, anytime.
What about those 10-3-2-1 ads that say I could save big over AT&T?
Most calls would cost less with AT&T One Rate.
Cost less?
That's right.
I feel so used.
Hey, don't beat yourself up.
What about the big savings with 10-3-2-1?
Forget it if your calls aren't over 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
He's taking it really bad.
No restrictions, no games. The AT&T One Rate plan.
It sounds like this, and like this, and like this. It's the sound of freshness, and you hear it every time you open a jar of Campbell's delicious soups. Soups prepared from fresh carrots, fresh celery, fresh onions, and firm pasta. We had to put them in glass just to show them off. Campbell's fresh-tasting, best-tasting soups in resealable jars. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It sure does.
The fresh-tasting soups from Campbell's.
My wife would take Tylenol for her headaches, but hours later, the pain came back. Then her doctor suggested Aleve.
I'd been taking 4 Advil or 8 extra-strength Tylenol.
To Aleve, her headache's history.
Aleve.
Wildfire. Over 2 million acres of our forests and rangelands burn each year. Hundreds of homes are destroyed, and it can take over 150,000 firefighters and $1 billion to bring the fires under control. Many of these fires are due to human carelessness, but it only takes one person to prevent it all. Be careful when visiting the wildlands. For more information, contact your local fire protection agency, state forestry office, or the USDA Forest Service.
It's because we all came from the sea. And it is an interesting biological fact that all of us have in our veins the exact same percentage of salt in our blood that exists in the ocean. And therefore, we have salt in our blood, in our sweat, in our tears.
If we did to ourselves what we are doing to the oceans, we would fail to survive. We are fouling the ocean with our waste, with our oil, and with our chemicals. Support national beach water quality standards for this and for future generations.
We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch it, we are going back from whence we came.
Stop the wave of pollution. Call for more information.
Child abuse happens all the time. It can be happening to your friends or your relatives, and you may never suspect. Child abuse is a continuous cycle, passed from generation to generation. Child abuse takes many forms: emotional, physical, sexual. But child abuse can be stopped. If you need help, if you want to help, you need to know about a national volunteer group and their nationwide network of child abuse prevention centers, staffed by trained professionals who are using the most effective programs that can stop child abuse in most families from ever happening again. The National Exchange Club and its Foundation for the Prevention of Child Abuse, a child's link to a better future.
At Save the Children, there are thousands of children who need a sponsor, a caring friend.
They're beautiful.
You don't know how much I need this.
Desirable.
You know what I really want?
And dangerous. Things get steamy when mob wives become the prime suspects in a murder.
These women all seem very close.
Playboy playmates Angel Boris and Shay Marks guest star.
Just shut up and kiss me.
On an all-new Viper.